Hello, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. Today is August 17th, 2020, and my name is Rosie Rosette 2020. Boom! Anyway, how are you guys doing? I haven't reported on the coronavirus. You know, they don't put that on the thing. They don't put that on the circulation list or something, whatever. I mean, I only get on most of my videos about 10 to 20 viewers. Listen, you guys probably won't see this video anyway because they don't circulate it, but you guys can subscribe. No, really, you can subscribe and it's free. I keep telling you guys, you know, I'm budget. If it's free, it's for me. That's why on Instagram, let me show you, even though this is not Instagram, but my Instagram page is Rosie Rosette 2020. Okay, that being said, I love Instagram. I'm gonna tell you why. Because there's so many people, you know, there's so many interesting things. But I'm following, okay, that's me. Hi. That's my name. But okay, maybe you don't need to know all that. Okay. So, that's me. All right. I have 1,700 posts. I have 1,530 followers, but I'm following almost 6,000 people. It's free. Yeah, it's free. So it's free and doesn't cost anything. I just hit the follow. That's it. Doesn't cost anything. Listen, I'm not a hater. Okay, I'm not a hater. I give people accolades. I will follow you, you know, especially on Facebook. I don't have a problem with, you know, friending someone. It's only when you want to make crazy derogatory statements regarding me, not the subject at hand, but me. You know, I might go back and forth with you, and then when I start cursing, it's the end. You can forget it. I'm not going back. I'm sorry. I'm looking out because there was some police activity. I think there's some homeless people. Well, there are some homeless people that live under the bridge or along. We have a river, and I think there was some activity. But anyway, that being said, I'm not a hater. You know, I don't mind friending or following or, you know, subscribing to people on YouTube or whatever. I'm not, you know, hey, okay, it doesn't cost me anything now. If it costs me something, you know, like with Patreon or, you know, to join a membership, I'm not doing it. No. You're not gonna get that from me. If I can't get it for free, just like with you know, cable, the basic, you know, because with you know, with YouTube and Instagram and Facebook or whatever, you really don't need all of those extra, you know, shows like, you know, not Netflix. Well, yeah, Netflix. I think T-Mobile you can get. Oh shoot, I forgot to call it. With T-Mobile you can get Netflix for free, I think. And I'm with Sprint, so Sprint merged with. Oh, I'm sorry, I just keep forgetting a lot of things. You know, T-Mobile bought out Sprint, right? And on Tuesdays, what I was thinking of, what just came to my mind, on Tuesdays they have, you know, specials where you can get special things. I don't know, but now that Sprint has merged with T-Mobile, we can access those. I'm hoping that I can access Netflix. You know, I gotta find this iPad. Shoot. Anyway, I'm paying all this money for this iPad, and not this one. I got the mega one. I got the 12.9 one, and I haven't used it, but I'm scared to use it. I don't want to break it. I don't want to lose it. Anyway, so all that being said, why did I bring up Sprint? I just be going off on tangents, and I don't even know what I'm be talking about. I completely forgot. Anyway, it's too much going on. Anyway, so I don't know what I was talking about, but anyway, Netflix. I don't know what Netflix has to do with COVID. I don't know. What was I talking? You know what? I be going off on tangents and I can't come back. My father used to do that to me. It would drive me crazy. I do that to my son. Drives him insane. He cannot stand it. And I don't know where he is. Anyway, okay. So all that being said, I don't know why I was going on the whatchamacallit with the Netflix or whatever. But let's get into this COVID. That really kind of disturbs me when I don't know what's going on. Okay, so we haven't been here in a while. Why did I talk about the COVID? I mean the Netflix and the Sprint and the anyway. Ooh, oh my God! Wait, is this California? Whoa. Okay. All right. Okay. Before I get into this, and I'm not going to tangent. This has to do with COVID. Um, Okay, so remember when we were talking about on one of my videos, and you guys don't mind my wig. I love it, but you guys, it might be a little too much for you. Um, Not that my wig has nothing to do with it anyway. Anyway, remember we were talking about how the CDC has to redirect the numbers for COVID to the White House. And I don't know if I alluded to the fact that Trump was trying to distort the numbers. But now that I'm looking at the numbers in this graph, I haven't reported on this maybe about a week. I didn't do it this weekend, I don't think. I haven't really been reporting it. But looking at this graph, okay, so I think the last time I reported it, was it August 3rd? I'm not exactly sure. But look at the graph now, okay? So, let me see if I can do this. Okay. So here's the 10,000 mark. 10,000 per day. Let me make sure my fingernails are clean. Okay. So this is the 10,000 mark for, this is the 10,000 mark. Now, when I last talked to you guys, I would say, okay, this is August 9th. So they only have numbers for August 9th? No, August 14th. It's over 10,000. It's over 10,000. It's 12,000. So it went from, see, I don't know what's going on. Now, they said in California that something was going on with the number. So August 12th, it was, I think that was the last time, it was 7,000. Okay? I was like, okay. But I think the last time, what is today? The 17th? Has it been 5 days? Let's just go with that. So August 12th, it was 7,000, almost 8,000, okay? August 14th, I wish I knew that. I don't know why it takes California so long to update their numbers. They went from 8,000 to 12,000, roughly. You guys see that? From 8 to 12,000 in a couple of days. So, that being said, I don't know if the numbers were being rigged in California, or is the White House rigged? I don't know what's going on, but why did the numbers jump in the past couple of days since the numbers have gone through the White House and not the CDC? Now, you know that Trump is not really particularly happy with California and Governor Newsom for whatever reason. I don't think he likes Governor Newsom. I don't think he likes London Breed. I don't think he likes Libby. He doesn't really say anything about Sam Liccardo, whatever his name is. But for some reason, you know, Trump is not really pleased with California. Let's just say that. Maybe because he wants to be a star and he got fired, or he's getting fired. I don't know. Why does he have so much animosity to California? Anyway, whew, honey, these numbers. Ooh, wait a minute. Okay. Wow, I haven't been here on, okay. So, all that being said, so there's 12,614 new cases in California. There's 633,000 confirmed cases in California. Now, I think the last video I had, I don't think there was 9. I don't think they had got up to 600. I think it was 595,000. But now it's well over 6. Maybe it was right at 6, the last video I had, but that was only a couple of days ago. So, 633,000 confirmed cases. This is August 17th, 2020. they have 11,274 deaths. And, in this group on Facebook, someone was like, "Oh, where's your next trip?" And I was like, I replied, I said, I think it was for Labor Day. Where are you guys going for Labor Day? I said, I'm going to my kitchen. Do you guys not understand that there's a pandemic and people are dying? There's 166,000 people who are dead from this, whatever. They removed my comment. Sorry, did I lie? What? Where was the lie? Why did you guys remove it? It was the truth, right? Anyway, so as far as okay, so who is leading the numbers in California with the 11,000 deaths? LA County's number 1, Riverside County is number 2, Orange County is number 3, San Bernardino is number 4, and San Diego is number 5. So let's look at this. So you got LA County, 222, 5,000 deaths. You have Riverside County. Okay, so LA County has 222,000. That's leading. They have 5,000 deaths. People are dropping off like flies there. Riverside County, 47,669, 881 deaths. Can we just focus in on LA County? What is going on? I don't understand why LA County is so much. It's not like it's New York City where everything is condensed. They don't really have, everyone drives there. But you know what? I think there's a lot of entitlement. I think there's a lot of entitled people who feel like they don't need to wear a mask. Honestly. My son was wearing a mask just going to do the laundry. I was like, it's just upstairs. He was like, no. See, and the thing about it is, people are dying. It's not like, you get the flu, you get real sick, but, you have usually, like 90%, 95, 98% chance you're not going to die from the flu. You're just going to get really sick. Although there are flu deaths, it's not, it doesn't shut down the country, okay? But this coronavirus is shutting it down, shutting things, like people are dying. People are literally dying from this virus. Hi. I'm still doing a video. Okay. So people are still dying. Still. Like, I don't know if you guys said, okay, let's do, what's happening. Coronavirus. So, what about the United States? Okay. Okay, I guess I'll get it from, another one. Okay, let's see. I don't know why. It usually has, it usually has the United States. I don't know why it doesn't. I don't know why. Okay, here it is. Okay, so the total for the United States is 5.44 million people. 42. Okay, yeah. So 544 million people. I thought it was 42,000 people died last night. Oh my God, but it's a different column. So 42,000, almost 43,000. Let's just say 43,000 people have confirmed cases of the coronavirus within the past 24 hours. But look at this. 100, do you guys see this? 170,000 people died from the coronavirus. 1,100, almost 1,200 people died last night, or within the last 24 hours from when it was taken. Still over the weekend. Today is Monday, over the weekend. 1,200 people died. 1,200 people passed away from the coronavirus. And people were saying, oh, so where are you going for Labor Day? What? There's so many people traveling. So many people traveling. There was like, everybody was in Vegas last weekend. People were going to make, a lot of people were going, excuse me, Ooh, sorry. A lot of people are going to Tulum, Mexico, because that's, I guess it's beautiful or whatever. Now, I wasn't really fooling with Mexico, but I don't know. I might, if I ever get a tummy tuck, I might go there. I don't know. Not TJ though. But anyway, I'm just like, what's really going on? Like, I don't, do people, I mean, granted, I have traveled probably more than, let's say maybe 95% of people in America. In America. I'm not saying I'm the most traveled person, but I've gotten some countries under my belt. And solo. It's not, I'm not talking about people who, travel for a living, flight attendants and all that. I'm not talking about people who, so we're going to exclude them. People who work for the airlines. I'm not talking about military. I'm not talking about people who, are business travelers. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about people who pay with their own money, and travel. I'm not going to say for leisure, for vacation, but it is that. I'm more of an adventurer than a vacationer. I hope that makes sense. You know, I don't need the 5 star and I don't need to hit a club and all that, but I've made videos about that. We all know about this. I will make a channel one day, regarding travel, but not today. Anyway, I just don't understand, why do you have to travel? Why do you have to travel? I guess people are like, well, why do you have to get plastic surgery? Which I haven't gotten yet, but I will. Maybe, hopefully. Because I want it, and my stomach is huge, and, I'm old or whatever. If I don't do it now, although there was a lady who was like in her 70s who got it. But anyway, um, if it's going to risk my life, it's not worth it. I'm not saying that I don't do anything that will risk my life, like driving outside or walking outside, or, telling someone off or something like that. Yeah, that's a risk. But this coronavirus has shut down the world. Well, definitely, okay, like, I'm not going to say the world, because I think most of the world is open up. It's America who just can't abide to the rules or whatever. Um, this coronavirus has shut down our country, has, basically ruined it. 30 million people are out of work. The kids, the teachers got to sign wills in order to go back to school. The airlines, I think I only see Southwest flying. I don't really see anybody else flying. It's just, and 170,000 people are dead. Not dying, they're dead. And they're going to reach the 200,000 deaths. I don't wish death on anyone, and God forbid, I hope I'm not one of them. I hope I can live another 30, 40, 50 more years. 60 if possible. But this is just, it's pathetic. People are just so entitled. I don't understand why they have to travel, but you know what? It's not my money. They didn't ask me for anything, so let me just mind my business. I just can you sign the waiver when you do travel? That's all I'm asking. Okay, let's go to Texas. Let's see what Texas is about. Okay, so for August 15th for Texas, it's 8,000, I think 145. I'm sorry, 8,245. That's good. That's under 10,000. Because look, on July 17th it was almost up to 15,000. And a month later, it's gone down. So that's progress, and it's looking like it's leveling off right here. Right around 10,000, which, okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. Yeah, it's leveling off, so you can only do what you can do. Okay, so they have 562. Ouch! Sitting on this stool, and I think something pricked me. So they have 552,000 confirmed cases. I'm sorry, 562,000. Right? Okay. They have 10,507 deaths. So now look, in May, they're almost flatline. I guess they weren't, um, they weren't taking tests. People weren't tested, okay? But they were one of the states who shut down late and opened up early, all right? Shut down late, opened up early. But in June, I guess that's when they opened up again. June, they opened up in June. The numbers were kind of high. But July, July was an ugly month. And remember, I told you, I said that in July they're going to reach 300,000 people. In July, they're going to reach 300,000 people. And they did. They're almost up with California. And they're half the size. Mm-hmm. I think there's only 20 million people in Texas, or 27 million people in Texas. There's 40 million people in California. And, I mean, LA is, I don't get the correlation. I don't know why so many people are infected with it in LA. I guess, entitlement, I guess. But Texas is really spread out. I mean, really spread out. So I don't know if there's a lot of entitled people. I don't care what race, because there's a lot of different races, especially in Houston, that feel as if they don't need to wear a mask. Is that it? Because I don't understand. But the numbers show. The numbers show. Look, 10,500 deaths in Texas. Texas is spread out. If you don't want to see, but you know what? They have that Southern hospitality. They want to speak and say hi or whatever. No. Hold it. Hold it. The schools did start. I don't know what they're going to do about the football games, because football is really big. They got guys whose necks are about 50 inches wide. My stepfather's neck was like that. He had a big, huge neck. But he wasn't a football player. So that was Texas. Oh, this way. That was Texas. Oh, wow. Okay, Florida. All right. Florida is really doing good. Maybe I can get my brush in there. Okay, is this gonna... Florida has 3,000. Can you guys see that? Okay, come on, come in. There we go. Florida has 3,779 cases. Look, and it's trending down. You see, this was the peak, and it's trending down. That is amazing. Now, I don't know if those numbers are skewed, because Florida, they're kind of shisty out there. So you just never know about Florida. But that's what I don't know if these are the CDC numbers, or if this is the White House numbers. You guys know. It's very, very peculiar that who has their Montesino estate or something? What's his estate? The president's estate? Where is it? In Florida. Mhm. Mhm. But yet in California, a state that he particularly doesn't care for, a state that is a blue state, not a red state, the numbers are high. I'm just saying, Texas. Now, I think Texas is a red state. Their numbers have dropped. But yet in California, it shows that the numbers are higher. But hey, I don't know. I don't know the correlation. I don't know. Okay, so there's 573 confirmed cases. 573 confirmed cases in Florida. 3,779 cases within the 24 hours from when this information was taken. As far as deaths, there's 9,451, 107 deaths within the past 24 hours from when August 16th. So that was last night. There's one thing about Florida. I don't know why they can get their numbers so fast, because they're almost just as big. Not as many people, but it's just as big as California. Almost. Um, but it is what it is. Okay, let's just go with New York because I know their numbers were like non-existent almost. I wonder what did they do? But no, they got a lot of deaths. Their their deaths are, I don't wish that on anyone. Okay, they're flatline. They're flatline. They're flatline. You see, that's how all states should be looking right now, but whatever. But okay, so the state has, I don't know. I'm gonna say the state. Okay, yeah, the state has 431,000 cases, and they have 32,000 deaths. 431,000 cases, 32,435 deaths. Okay. New York City has 2,300, no, 235,000 cases. They have 23,000 deaths. All right, so New York City alone has 2/3 of the deaths accumulated by their state. The city, New York City, has 23,000 deaths, 24,000 deaths, and the state has 32,000, almost 33,000. So the city made up. Is there? Looks like the city looks like New York City has 1/3 of the deaths in the state. New York City has more than 10% of the deaths in America. A little, maybe about 12 or 11%, maybe 15, between 12 and 15% of the deaths in America. So I don't know if people were leaving New York going with the virus in an asymptomatic state, leaving New York, going to other states and carrying the virus with them from the states, because in California we had shut it down. And once we shut it down, there were there were no cars on the freeway. There were, everyone was like in house. So it wasn't, a lot of traveling, cross state, interstate commerce or whatever. The only thing there's a lot of truck driving because, the truck drivers, they were still on the roads. Um, were they getting tested? I don't know. But New York, I don't know. I don't know. I still don't understand the correlation. I don't understand the correlation with LA. Maybe they're not enforcing people wearing masks. That could be it. Like in my county, Santa Clara County, legally you have to wear masks. It's enforceable now. Now it's enforceable. So I think you can get a $500 fine for not wearing a mask. Yeah. So it is what it is. New York, bravo. Kudos to you. Kudos to you. Let's look at Arizona, and then I'm going to close it down. Let's look at Arizona. You don't know. Let's see, can I just do that? Okay. Is this Arizona? Okay, yeah. Arizona. Okay. Arizona, wow. They have really dropped. Look, it's 800 people. But Arizona, I think there's like 7 million people in Arizona. And Arizona's it's really spread out. But look at their peak. Their peak was only 5,000. All right. So yeah, but still they peaked and then they're trending down. It's you see how the graph is decreasing. And that's, if you can't have it, decreasing like that, like New York is, this is a good sign. I mean, it peaks, but then it drops. But every time it drops, it's dropping even lower. So that's a really good sign for Arizona. That's a really good sign. Um, I can't call it. And with Trump having to, figure out how he's going to win this election, and then his staff, he doesn't want to believe certain people, whatever. Like, if Biden does win, like, he needs to make sure that he has his cabinet, you know, his head of infectious diseases together. He needs to make sure that everything is, you know, is set in stone before. I'm sure him and Kamala will get together and, you know, make sure. Now, I don't know about him, but I know but I don't know if she can do that as a VP. But anyway, I'm sure she will help him out. Yeah, I don't know. I still think by the election that the virus will not be gone, but it will be control. No, not even control. The numbers will, and I hate to say this around the election, but I think around November, because this is August, September, October, November. So we have 3.5 months, literally. Yeah. Do I think that it's going to reach 200,000? Yes. But as far as new cases, I think that in November that it'll be definitely be a drop. Again, there will be a spike in the next month due to the schools. Due to the schools, um, there will be another spike, and then, you know, for new cases, new confirmed cases. But after that, it will definitely go down around November. Yeah. Thanksgiving. I think by Black Friday, I hate to say it like this, but I think Black Friday in Thanksgiving, it should be null and done. Not that we will get back to normal, but the numbers will be better. By Christmas, I think Christmas, everything, not get back to normal, but it should be like maybe 70 to 80% of what we've remembered or how life used to be. I'm just saying, this sun is making me look beautiful. Wait a minute. Let me take a picture. I know this is kind of... Okay, you guys, I don't want to take this picture while you guys are in the... I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Remember to subscribe. Bye.